Only 6 participants. Okay, should I start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this one is base circle. Trace point is what? Trace point will generate a curve, okay, which is similar to the cam profile, which is similar to the cam profile when follower is follower is rotated when follower is rotated along the cam surface, okay, and cam is kept stationary. Okay, so see, when you will rotate this follower on the cam surface like this, then there will be any point on the follower which will trace the same shape, which will make the same curve, similar curve as compared to your cam profile. So if you concentrate on the center point of the roller, okay, so when you will rotate it like this, so it will generate a curve this way, this curve, which will look similar to the cam profile. Therefore, this particular point, the center of the roller, will be your trace point. What a trace point does, when follower is rotated around the cam surface, it generates the same curve as the shape of the cam, is known as trace point. Okay, but in case of knife edge follower, you know that knife edge follower is like this. So in that case, the knife edge of the follower will be the trace point of the follower. Knife edge of the follower will be the trace point. In case of a roller follower, trace point will be the center of roller. Center of roller. Okay. So in this way, we define the base circle and trace point. Next, so trace point is this. Now pitch curve. It is the curve generated by the trace point as the follower moves relative to the cam. As the follower moves relative to the cam. Okay. So when this follower will move, okay, relative to the cam, means cam is kept stationary. In practice, actually what will happen when cam and follower will be in service, cam will be the rotating one. Okay, but here we are assuming that cam is stationary and we are rotating this follower over it. So if you will rotate it like this, then the path of this trace point, which is similar to the cam surface, is known as the pitch curve. Okay, so here you can see this one, right? This particular curve is your pitch curve. Are you understanding what is pitch curve? Yes. Okay. This is the pitch curve. Getting it? What is pitch curve? Pitch curve is the path of the trace point. Okay. When follower moves along the cam surface, follower is moving along the cam surface. So whatever the path the trace point has generated is called as pitch curve. Okay. Suppose in case of knife edge follower, you know that trace point is here only, the knife edge. Okay, trace point. So when you will rotate this follower, knife edge follower over the cam surface, then which curve it will trace? What will be the path of this point, trace point?
Cam surface.
Cam surface only, this only. So in case of knife edge follower, your cam surface, that is cam profile, is pitch curve directly, is the pitch curve. Okay, in case of knife edge follower, but in case of roller follower it is slightly complicated. Okay, because here pitch curve and cam profile are parallel curve, but they do not coincide. What is the distance between your pitch curve and the cam profile? This distance this distance is equal to the radius of the follower. ये फॉलोअर का जितना भी रेडियस है, रोलर का, सॉरी, रोलर का जितना रेडियस है, से रेडियस ऑफ द रोलर, that is the gap between these two, pitch curve and the cam profile. Okay, next we will see. Then this is the uh, fourth parameter, pressure angle. Okay, what is it? It is the angle between the direction of the follower motion at any point of the cam. Okay, we will see it. It is the angle between the direction of the follower motion and a normal means perpendicular, and a normal to the pitch curve at that point. Okay, so for example, suppose it is the pitch curve. You know that pitch curve and cam profile are separate. So pressure angle is measured at pitch curve. Okay. What is the direction of follower motion? You know that the follower motion direction is radial, along the radius, along the radius. So suppose if I want to know here the direction of follower motion, then I have to connect this point to the center. It is the radius at this point. So it is the direction of follower motion. This is the direction of follower motion. Okay. Now at this particular point, you have to draw a perpendicular to the pitch curve like this. ये जो लाइन आपने ड्रॉ किया है, it is normal to the pitch curve at this point, at the same point like this. So whatever the angle is there between these two lines, follower motion and normal to the pitch curve at this particular point, then this angle is known as your pressure angle. This angle is known as your pressure angle. Okay, this, suppose if you want to measure the pressure angle at any other point on the pitch curve. Okay, for example, see, I want to measure here at point 4 what is the pressure angle. So first of all, what I will do, I will join this point to the center. Okay, it is the direction of follower motion. Next, at this particular point, I will draw a perpendicular to the a normal to the pitch curve. So normal, see, pitch normal, ये जो पिच कर्व है उसको पहले आप टेंजेंट ड्रॉ कर लो, कोई टेंजेंट इस पॉइंट पे ऐसा होगा टेंजेंट, और इस टेंजेंट को परपेंडिकुलर मींस आपको इट इज नथिंग बट नॉर्मल, normal to the pitch curve. So whatever will be the angle between these two lines will be your pressure angle. So you can see that pressure angle is not same at different points on the pitch curve, right? At different point it will be different. Okay, so what happens, this pressure angle will decide whether the follower will get jammed or it will have a free reciprocating motion. Okay, because what happened that if this pressure angle is more, okay, you know that the direction of motion is at in a different direction and force applied is in different direction. Okay, so this force will produce a side thrust because force is not acting along the radial direction, it is acting along the side direction, that is tangent direction to the guides. Okay, so because of that, what will happen, this follower will get jammed in the guides, it will not move up or down. So you have to keep this pressure angle within limits if you want to freely operate cam and follower. Okay, and it will again depend on the geometry of this cam surface. Okay, so that is about the pressure angle. Next term is your pitch point. Okay, what is it? It is a point on the pitch curve where the pressure angle is maximum, so we have already seen that pressure angle is not constant over the complete pitch curve, it varies from point to point. Okay, and the point where the pressure angle is maximum on pitch curve is known as pitch point, is known as pitch point. Okay, so here you can see, let us suppose that the the angle we have measured here, pressure angle, is suppose that at this point it is maximum, let us assume. that at this point the pressure angle is maximum. So this particular point on pitch curve will be known as pitch point. Okay, this particular point will be known as pitch point. Then next is pitch circle. If you want to repeat me any definition, please ask me. Okay, what is pitch circle? It is a circle drawn from the center of the cam through the pitch points. Okay, so how you will draw it? So here it is your pitch point. Now you have to take the center of the cam. Here is the center of the cam. So you join the pitch point with center of the cam and draw a circle So that circle will be known as your pitch circle. So say this point I joined here, which pitch point and center, took it as radius and draw this circle, and I drawn this circle. So this circle will be pitch circle. This circle will be pitch circle. Getting what is pitch circle, pitch point. So pitch point is related to pressure angle, and pitch circle is a circle with center as the center of cam and radius as the distance between center of cam and pitch point. Getting pitch circle? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Okay. So we have seen pitch point, pitch circle. Then is the prime circle. Now what is it, prime circle? It is the smallest circle. Again, okay, it is the smallest circle that can be drawn from the center of the cam. So it is concentric to the shaft. Okay, from the center of the cam and tangent to the pitch curve You know that pitch curve is either parallel to the cam surface or it is on cam surface in case of knife edge follower. So prime circle कैसे draw करेंगे? It is the circle which is touching the pitch curve. Okay, tangent to the pitch curve. So see, where is the pitch curve? It is the pitch curve like this. Okay, now you have to see that which point on the pitch curve is closest to the center of the cam. Okay, so suppose यहाँ पे जो point है, it is closest to the center of cam. Then what I will do, will take it as radius and draw this circle So this circle is known as your prime circle. This circle is known as your prime circle. Prime circle. This circle is known as your prime circle. So prime circle is similar to your base circle, as base circle is tangent. As base circle is tangent to the cam surface, similarly prime circle is tangent to the pitch curve, And if you consider the knife edge follower, if you consider a knife edge follower, in that case your prime सर्कल विल बी सेम एज बेस सर्कल. जो बेस सर्कल है वही प्राइम सर्कल रहेगा, क्योंकि इसमें पीच कर्व जो होता है वो कैम सरफेस पर ही होता है. पीच कर्व इज कैम प्रोफाइल. Okay, so in case of knife edge follower, the construction is little simple, but if roller follower is given, the construction is a little bit complicated. Okay, so that is about prime circle. Then next is your lift or stroke of the follower. So as the term suggests, okay, what is it? It is the maximum travel of the follower from its lowest position to the topmost position. Okay, so this is the follower. Suppose it is its lowest position. Okay, and when cam will rotate, it will go up maximum, say up to this point. So it will be moving from point 1 to point 2 here, like this. So the distance between these two extreme point, lowest and topmost point, is called as lift of the follower, or also known as stroke of the follower. Okay, stroke of the follower. So these terms you need to remember while solving the example. Okay, this diagram is showing you uh, complete terms. You just go through it. Okay, say in 2 minutes, then we will proceed further. Okay, done. Take 2 or 3 minutes more. And please put your attendance. Generally, I consider attendance given in the first session. Do not forget to put attendance. So, done. Should I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are different terms. Okay. If you pay attention and read the definition, then it is not difficult to memorize it because everything has connection with other point, other term. Okay. Now next is the displacement diagram of the follower, an important point. So whenever you want to construct the cam surface, cam profile curve drawing, first you have to draw the displacement diagram of the follower, and on that basis then further you will construct the cam profile. So what is the displacement diagram of the follower? It shows the displacement or height of the follower when cam is rotated through a specific angle. Okay, so you already know this. It is a cam. Its center is here. Here, follower is there. So as cam will rotate, this follower will lift. Okay, so at particular angle theta, at particular angle theta, what is the lift or height or displacement of the follower from its lowest position is shown with the help of this diagram, displacement diagram. Okay, so on displacement diagram, on one axis you have the distance as displacement of the follower, Okay, s, you call it as s or x, whatever. And on the x-axis, what do you have? You have the cam rotation angle, that is theta. So you know that the maximum value of theta, it will be 360. It will be 360 degree for one revolution of the cam. Okay, and after that the same thing will continue. It will rotate, follower will rise, then it will stay in its topmost position for some time, then it will come back. Okay, depending on the shape of the cam profile. Okay, so that is the displacement diagram. Now here in this displacement diagram, few terms are there which are important. The first one is angle of rise, theta 0. So what is angle of rise here? That is theta 0. Okay, so here at point A angle is 0, means cam is not rotating. When it start rotating through angle theta 0, then your follower will move up. As you can see, the follower will lift upward. Okay, and at particular point B, it will be at its topmost position. Okay, so this journey of follower from lowest position to the highest position takes place through an specific angle theta 0, which is known as angle of rise. Okay, so how you will define the angle of rise? That it is the angle through which cam rotates cam rotates and the follower moves from its lowest position to the highest position, angle of rise. Okay, then there is term angle of dwell means that it is not moving anywhere, it is maintaining its position. Okay, so what is dwell period for the follower? So you can see that from point B to point C, the follower was at topmost position at B point, and it remains at topmost position through the angle which is equal to theta d, which is equal to theta d, which is called as angle of dwell. Means during this rotation of cam, there will not be any change in position of the follower. How we can achieve that? If for that particular angle theta d, if you keep the radius of the cam constant, okay, if this radius is constant during this period, then there will not be any change in the position of the follower. Okay, so that is called as angle of dwell. In angle of dwell, there is no change in the position of the follower. If it is at highest position, it will remain highest position, though cam is rotating. Similarly, if it is at the lowest position, if follower is at the lowest position, it will remain in the lowest position. Okay, during the dwell period. So during the dwell period, radius of the cam does not change. Okay, that is thing. And third is angle of return. So what is angle of return? Angle of return theta r is what? It is the angle through which the cam rotates, means from C to D, the cam will rotate further and the follower will lower down. It will come down to its lowest position. So this angle CD, C1D is called as angle of return. Okay, and when you add all these angle of dwell, angle of return, angle of rise, then you will find that addition of all these angles is 360 degree, is 360 degree. Okay, so you need to remember these angles, what is their important. Okay, because every time you will be constructing the cam profile, cam surface, first you will have to draw the displacement diagram. Okay, then you will move to draw the cam profile. Then again this displacement diagram depends on type of the follower motion. So how to draw this particular thing, a b1, should I draw it as a straight line, can I draw it like a parabolic curve? It depends on that which kind of follower motion do you want to adopt for your purpose. Okay, so we will see those in next topic. First, you people note it down or take a picture. Say in 2 minutes. So 3 minutes are remaining. So you take it in 2 minutes. Then we will proceed further. Okay. Less than 1 minute is remaining. So when you join back, we'll start again.